Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is your host here, Desiree. I am the owner of Small and Anointing Christian Entrepreneur. I am also an e-commerce entrepreneur. I own a boutique called War Boutique Women Are Rubies. And tonight, I would like to personally welcome you to the Entrepreneur's Faith Vision. I have two guests here, Mele and Kelly, and then we'll talk about tonight's topic, which is about the senior home care business. And without any further delay, I would like to bring them on the camera here so that they can introduce themselves. If this is the first time, your first time watching the show, I would like to tell you that you will be encouraged. If you are an entrepreneur out there, the show is about hearing the journey of other kingdom entrepreneurs here. Um, know about the challenge, know about how they were able to overcome the challenges. So stay there, stay put, because they will tell us all about their passion, tell us all about the why, and tell us how they were able to overcome things in the certain things in the business. So stay tuned. Hello, ladies. Good evening.
Hi,
Hi.
Desiree.
So, hi, Mele. Hi, Kelly. Good evening. Good evening. So, this is our second attempt, and it's all okay, guys. We are just going to go with the schedule. Tonight, you are going to tell us your why you got into the business of serving our elderly in the community, why you made it a passion, and then pretty much. Um, and then pretty much tell us, about your business. This is your passion. So go for it tonight. I would like to start with Kelly. Kelly, tell us, why did you get into that business? Why are you serving the elderly?
So 2010, I started my CNA class, and after my CNA class, I went back to get my med aid. I work with a lot of companies, and I decided, and then what? I want to go back and you know, and do something with my vision, which is helping elderlies. So I went back to school. I got my nursing. So every time I came back from work, um, I feel like that's what I'm belong. That's where, and that's what I want to do. So I started by then what. Then after my nursing, I decided to do something to help my community. Um, I work in a lot of places, long term, rehab, memory. I did a little bit of everything. Um, but my main focus was in home care. Um, I took care of a lot of people. Um, every time that I'm doing it, I feel like this is my passion. Helping other people, it's my passion, especially elderlies. That's why I get into that business.
That is awesome. Awesome. Thank you. So it looks like serving the elderly, it's all about um sharing. It's all about loving other people. It's all about taking care of the other people in our community as our own family, as our own parents. Mele, I think you mentioned that when we when we started. So tell us, Mele, what is your why did you get into that business?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Desiree, for this question. Yeah, that is my why. I started a couple of years ago. Like
Hmm.
I told you, I was telling you guys before, I was in retail for over 20 years. I worked for retail over 20 years, serve customer service. That's all I know ever since I came here. up until I try to turn my life, my whole routine around and try to get into the healthcare. I never one day get up in the morning going to work and feel as happy as I am right now. Sometimes when you know something right, you will know it in your heart. You know, compare the two experiences that I have, retail and healthcare. I know that I'm in the right place. Now, why Melly Senior Care? I love serving the elderly. My parents are really closer to my heart. I love my parents to death. So serving elderly uh, patient clients, it's like having my parents closer to me. My first job was a CNA, uh, and I was serving one client, which later on become part of my life. So ever since then, I feel like that's where my heart is. You know, doing this job, you don't have to do it just for the pocket. You really have to do it because that's why you're passionate. So why I'm getting to this business is because it's all about my passion.
Thank you, Melly. Ladies, this is absolutely, I am loving this. I absolutely love this. Um, me myself, I'm into, serving you guys, serving the entrepreneurs, serving the kingdom entrepreneurs. So I understand that you feel like it's a calling, it's a purpose that
Mhm.
you have been called to serve others. Like you said, it's no longer about the pocket. It's about really serving your community. It's that
Mhm.
deep sense of satisfaction that you have when
Mhm.
you have done so. You see the life being transformed. You see how you put a smile on the face, I'm sure, and all those things make you happy. So you understand this is what you have been called, to do. So thank you, ladies, for sharing your story. We were having a discussion, back on stage about the difference between home care and a senior care. So tell us, Mele, why did
Mhm.
you decide to call your senior as Mele Senior Care? And then Kelly will tell us why she decided to name her business Kela Home Care, because it looks like there is a difference there.
Right.
Okay, can you go first? You have the
Right.
floor.
Right. Thank you, Desiree. Yes, Nelly Senior Care and Home Care is all we all serving the same services. We provide the same services. Senior care, home care, we provide the same services. But my inspiration is why I name my company Nelly Senior Care because all my focus is on the senior, on the elderly people. So it's not like we don't we're doing anything different than the home care. Home care, I believe, is Kayla's gonna kind of embed hers a little bit. I'll do it a little bit of everything, but my focus is on the senior, on our elderly, because you know what? Right now, we have but the government really focused right now, knowing that all the elderly have to stay home until their final day. So a lot of elderly stayed in their house until uh, 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 they pass away. So it's a lot of people in our community need care in their own home.
Hmm.
So why that name is Melly Senior Care is because my big focus is on the elderly, on the seniors. That's why.
Thank you. Kelly, how about you? Why did you decide to name your business Kela Home Care? And you mentioned a certain things while we were on stage there. And then what? So tell us why. Because Mele is 100%. She served the elderly
Um,
100%. What about you?
yeah. So basically, it's a true inspiration. I was inspired by a lot of things that I just put together to create a Kela home care. But home care basically is just a business that is serving people in their house. That's how I understand it. So if I'm serving in the house, so I just name home care. There is two different things. So we have now medical home care and home health. Uh, People inspire it can be a different name. Senior care, elderly helping others. There is a lot of a whole bunch of name out there. Depends of the inspiration that you have. Uh, so I feel comfortable providing a service in the home, services in the home for elderlies, respite, uh, how they uh I'm I'm losing hospice, light housekeeping, uh meal prep, transportation, all those things. I feel comfortable for my company to go out there and provide those kind of service. That's why I name my business home care.
Thank you, Kelly. I think my next question to you. Thank you for explaining the difference because I know a few people, a couple of people that would like to get into that business, so they need to know the difference. I'm sure they made some research, but you are already in that business, so you are able to give us more details about it. So thank you for that explanation. Thank you for explaining that. So my next question for you. So what is the difference then between a retirement home and a home care? I think Melly talked about it. She touched a little bit about that. And it looks like she was telling us earlier that a lot of elderly, I would like to use the word maybe prefer
Mm-hmm.
to be taken care of in the
Mm-hmm.
home instead of
Mm-hmm.
going to a retirement
Mm-hmm.
facility,
Mm-hmm.
place. So
Right.
what's really the difference? I know that it's maybe less costly for them and it's
Mm-hmm.
better care. Can you
Yeah.
can you tell me a little bit, Kelly, and then Millie can continue on with. But can you tell me a little bit about the difference?
So let's not talk about the cost because
Yes, I
the
agree.
home care it, the home care is different than the assisted living. Assisted living is just a community for seniors that they stay there. Those are the people that are independent. They can do like basically everything on their own. Those are the people that stay there for a long period of time. And if decline, they can go to the nursing home. Home health is just one of the one of the option that a senior can take if you want to be in assisted living. It's your choice. If you want to be in the comfort of your own house and get a care, that's where our business in to come and help them live independent in their house. So it's a two separate thing. Assisted living,
Awesome. Thank you.
nursing home, and home care are totally different. So
And uh, thank you,
we don't
Kelly.
have there's no like a crossover. Home care it's just leaving house independent in their house as much as they can.
Yes.
Or somebody said, I can't afford staying in my house, paying for the care. I want to go to the assisted living. and get pay my rent over there and take care of myself. And when the person is declining, the person can go to the nursing home for more skills. So we are just a non-skill, and there is a skill part. This is a non-skill helping with basic need like bathing, provide transportation,
So I think we need
meals,
to mention we
light
need to mention.
housekeeping. Those are the our business.
So, viewers, if you're listening, I think what she's saying is very important. So, we need to mention also that it's a non-medical home care. So, Kelly, are you, because you're not able to, you
It's
only
a
give them
non-medical
whatever
home
the
care.
doctor
So which
prescribed.
means
Can you help them with that? You don't give them anything special,
Mm-mm.
right?
well,
Any
it's a
prescription? No.
if you have if you have referral,
If you have what?
we don't deal with the prescription. We don't
Yes.
deal with medicine. All we don't deal with the medicine. The medicine have to be taken care of by a nurse and a maiden, but we can remind the patient to take their meds. But we
Now
can't give it to the
you
patient.
mentioned that you were
My
a RN. So you mentioned that you were a RN. So why are you not?
you
So obviously a RN is not a doctor, but
yeah.
you're not able to give them any medicine even though you are RN.
Mhm.
So
Okay, so I think
here is a
let me.
two different things. I'm a nurse. I give a med. I do, but if my business, I have my business. It's a non-medical. So all the ladies, all the caregivers that are sending to somebody's home, they are not allowed to pass a med. They can remind the patient, but they're not allowed to pass a med. As a nurse, a med, I can do a lot of things. But as a business, it's a two different things. My business, my caregivers are not allowed to any kind of medicine to the patient. They can remind them to take their meds.
But they're not allowed to give them the. I mean, they can help them. They can administer the meds, but not, prescribe any medicine to them. Is that correct? I think
Mhm.
she said yes. So I think I'm gonna go to Mele, and then Mele, do you want me to repeat the question or you?
Well, yeah, no, you don't have to repeat the question. It's kind of like it's a two, three question at the same time. Uh, well, I think your first question was, what's the difference between the nursing home and then home care? That's what you're saying, right?
That is correct.
That was
Yes,
the first question. What's the difference
that was
between?
the first question.
Okay, so I mean, Kayla had always touch base on a lot of what's the difference. So what I'm just gonna add it to it. It's more like is clients' preferences. You know, some clients they are at certain stage that they need a total uh, help. You know, they want the nurse or the CNA to do everything for them. So those people prefer to stay at the senior home or nursing home so they can be taken care of. Independent living is a totally different thing too, where all the clients they're on their own home. It's like a senior apartment. They're on their own home, and then the facility provides just a little help with a little light housekeeping and all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
those are the two different between the independent living and the senior home. Now, I want to add one little thing to it. There's a lot of clients right now prefer to stay in their own home. I keep repeating that because it's very important that our audience need to know why home care these days. Why everybody get into the home care? Why home care is very important. Imagine you as an elderly, you growing up in your home all your life, and then one day they take you from that home and it puts you somewhere totally different than the life that you've been living.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You see the feeling, all the difficulty to go through. But if you stayed in your own home until your final day, try to compare the two. That's what our elderly nowadays are going through. That's what they prefer home care. They prefer people to come to their own home, their own comfort home, and take care of them.
Mm. All right. Thank you for explaining that, Millie. So I was reading somewhere, ladies, that keeping our elderly at home is actually a good thing for their health,
Hmm.
and they are able also to participate you know they are able to participate to the daily things in life, like you mentioned, simple things. It could be, I don't know, do you take them to see families and stuff? Can you drive them there, or
Yeah, is it my question? Okay, so yeah, our services is include a lot of companionship and personal care. We
okay,
do transportation, which is
okay,
those those people that cannot drive to their doctor appointment, to the eyes appointment, and all of
you
that. We do transportation
you
also.
transport them, okay.
Right. We do monitor some health diet, and it fix a little light meal, little light housekeeping, and it just help them with those little things. And most importantly, stimulate their cognitive mental awareness. Because as they grow, their mental, they need people out there to talk to at all times. So that those companionships are very important. So
Mm,
yeah, we do provide a little bit of those services for them.
thank you, Millie. Kelly, what about you? So So tell us what do you provide to the customer? Because I was saying earlier, staying at home is good for their health. What other services that Kela Home Care offers to make sure that our elderly are well taken care of, mentally, physically? What do you do for them?
So on Kingtown, we help our senior to stay home. Basically, we provide the bedding. We do the bedding, light housekeeping, meal prep, companionship, transportation, any appointment, any out there, know what is ADLs. Uh, get your get your out in the morning, clean them up, do the ADLs, get them something to eat, remind them when to take their meds, and then any activity that we support the activity so our caregiver can get some activities with our patient. So we serve basically like a lot of non-care home care. That's what they do. That's what we basically do. We cover mostly Omaha, Elkhorn, Bellevue, South and North Omaha. We are approved for Medicaid. We accept the long-term care insurance. We accept private. we cover pretty much a lot of things as a lot of business out there are doing. So we are inviting also the CNAs. We have we train CNAs. We train them. If you want to get trained, we train them so they can get in their feet in the field. If you never, if you never try something, you don't know how good you are. So we are inviting everybody that want to get their feet in this business and out.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. All right. So it looks like you guys are doing pretty much it looks like you guys are doing pretty much the same thing like you mentioned earlier. You are taking care of our elderly, you transport them. So viewers out there, I would like also to again remind you of what those two of my guests are doing. They are into the senior home care business. They are taking care of the elderly in our community here in Omaha. And let's see if I'm able to uh show the business card. I think the first one that you'll be able to see is Mel. Oh, it's okay. It's Kayla. So Kayla, this is Kayla's business card. Are you guys able to see it well? Okay, perfect. So this is Kayla's business card here. Kelly, sorry. So I'm gonna go back and forth between Kelly and Kayla. It's okay. That's the same person. And that's her business card. And then you can contact her at 427066894. And then she will be able to, help with all the, whether you have a senior, uh, all the senior care, and then all they need to, she needs to help you with, you can contact her. Her business name is Kela Home Care, and then I'm sure she will take good care of the elderly that is, that you may know. Then the second one is Melly. So let's see. I would like to show you Melly's here. And Melly, see, I was able to get the back of it. We are going to get the front in the minute. But basically, that is what those are the services that Melee is offering: personal care, companionship, fixing light meals, light housekeeping, medication reminders, stimulate mental awareness, and then she has a Bible verse here there. So that's why I like those two ladies, because definitely they're using the word, the word of God, and they're mixing the word, and also um, what they have learned, throughout the what they have learned in the business, as home care's agent, if I may say that. So I love what you are doing, guys. It's very important for the community to take care of the elderly. I have heard so many things, but the one thing that I want you guys to talk about tonight, it's what do they have? What kind of condition do your patients have? I would like to start with Kelly, because, you know, I thought that diabetes was the number one killer, when it comes to the elderly health. But apparently it's arthritis. That is very weird. I really thought that diabetes was the first one, but it's arthritis. So,
Oh
Kelly,
my
can you
God.
confirm that? What is the condition of your patient most of the time?
So for us to intervene in our the person have to be basically unable to do some of the activities, like we can say any kind of specific disease, but there's a lot of things out there, like dementia patient, hospice. we take care of a lot of people, but basically it's some not able to do their basic activities, like the basic need. So those are the people that we help out. You're talking earlier about if people are interested in this business, we are accepting referrals. We have bonuses if you refer any patient. We have bonus for those things. We want people to feel free to call us on 402-706-894 for any referral, or if you're a caregiver, you're looking for position, please call us. I think our community need us, so we can just get together and work and provide the need for the seniors.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. So it's a variety of diseases. It's not only one. I mean, and I've been in Omaha for quite a few years now, and I feel like the mental issue. Do you see a lot of patient with a mental issue that you are serving? And how do you how because lately on Facebook we have seen a lot of videos about those people helping the elderly in our community. We have seen very disturbing videos. So how are you supposed to react with the people that are that have mental health issues and all those condition?
Um, when I was taking my mental health course, uh, I realize how mental health can impact all of us, not only our elderlies, everybody. Mental health, it's real. We need to take this serious, everybody. um we need to take care of our mental health. If exercise, good diet, you we need to take care of our mental health. If I say how I take my patient that are mentally challenging, it's challenging. When I'm say challenging, it's pretty hard. It's something that it's controlled by medicine, by the doctors. The prescriptions are on board. The behavior, the love that we give to those people to care for them, they need a lot of love. Mental health, it's real, and if you have somebody in your house, in your life, or somebody you know, please give them a lot of love. And it's it can get under control when you give them a lot of love, and the doctors on board. It will be okay. We need to take care of our loved ones.
Yes, yes, that is well said. I think we lost Melly, and it's completely okay because the show is getting toward to the end, and hopefully she will be able to get uh back on to jump back in here. But it's okay. I wanted to hear about you know opinion about what is going on, all those videos, disturbing videos that we see, and how you guys are making a difference or not allowing. Whether I don't know if you have employees already, it looks like you are seeking, um you want people to join, um apply to Kela home care. So I really wanted to hear a point of view, and then thank you. You said definitely love, be patient, be patient. um and
The
then
love, yep.
a lot patient, and also care, you know and like myself, I don't care. I mean, I don't take care of an elderly person, but I do take care of toddlers, and sometimes they drive you crazy. And I've heard that once you become, and I know once you become, you know you age, You become like a child, like they said. Take them as a child. So if something happens, just walk away. Just breathe. Calm down and breathe. Do you agree? Do you agree, Kelly?
Yeah. I was just talking to yesterday. And she was mentioning some of the things to me. And then I was like, that's the right thing to do. But if you in a where you cannot take it, go outside, go take a deep breath, go take a fresh air. It does help. It does help. Take a deep breath. Learn breathing is just the easiest thing, but if you breathe deep breathe, it helps a lot.
This is definitely true.
And
Um, so I
there's a
would like
one
to
thing I want to add it to.
go ahead, Kelly.
There is there's one thing that I want to add it to. Uh, my home care. It's we train our caregivers. We uh on the video. We have a videos. We have a test. They can take. It's a scheduled and everything is taken care of to take for them to manage the patient, dementia patient, all the skill that they need to, we provide a CPR to them so they can be able to be comfortable when they are taking care of the patient.
So you offer training. You offer training to your caregiver um employee. That okay. That is
We yep
awesome.
we
What about volunteering work? Do you accept volunteers?
yes, accept companions, people that I want to volunteer. Yes, I do. I was my plan is to get a lot of internship people that will be able to spend at least 2 3 hours, maybe with the marketing, calling, make some phone calls, fill up some paperwork. And I take volunteers. It's a open, it's a business running pretty
Hmm.
good, and so everybody that want to impact the business, it's welcome.
That is awesome. I would like to be able to volunteer my time definitely, and come and help the elderly in our community. I think that would be a great
Yeah.
experience. You know, that would be a great experience. Maybe I don't know, whatever you want me to do for a couple hours, even if I have to drag them somewhere or clean or anything. I think I encourage
Yeah.
I encourage the young
We take
people.
the last. Yep.
Okay, so it looks like Melee will not be able to join us again, guys. She said sorry, her phone died on her. So it's okay. It's okay. The show is all about to be over anyways. We are getting toward the end of it, and it's okay. I learned a lot tonight. I learned a lot about home care. I probably used the wrong terminology, and that is fine. That is fine because I am not an expert. But once again, guys, if you are watching us, I do want you to contact Kela Home Care or Mele Senior Care. They will be able to help you if you are interested about that business, guys. I think you should do it. You should do it not like they mentioned at the beginning, not because of the money, but because you care. Because you care about people, you care about their health, um, you care about the mental health, you care about, and then the only even the satisfaction that they can give you, as a human being. um and then I provided you the phone number and then the email. So please contact them if you can. Refer them, refer the home care, refer the business to other people in your community so that they can get a hold of them, call them. As far as prices, we are not going to talk about it tonight. I think it's better than you talk to Kelly or Millie directly. um, but definitely one thing that um, I that stuck out to me, I know it's better for our elderly to be, taken care of in the homes, to be, to stay at home. It's good for them. And a lot of statistic are showing this that it's good for them. Um, Kelly, last word. A word of encouragement to the the ladies, the men that would like to get into that business. What can you tell them? I know it's not easy for sure. Entrepreneurship is not easy, guys.
So
Don't even get it twisted. But Kelly, tell us, give us a word of encouragement for them, for them.
I just take my personal experience. I told myself years ago, if I spend 8 hours in somebody working for somebody, if I come home, I need to be able to spend at least 20 minutes in my vision. So that's what I started since I was thinking about opening up my own business. So if you're working, you're somewhere working for 8 hours or 12 hours, when you come back home, please don't forget to have a vision. Your vision is important. Put time on your vision. It's very important. If you want to get into this business, you have Desiree number. Call Desiree. I can give you information. I start gathering information since 2014. Please call Desiree. Call me if you have my number. If I have some information that you need, I will give it to you. There is no problem. So, brothers and sisters, please let us invest in our vision.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much for your time. Definitely, I will need to invite you again, invite you back on the show, so that maybe we can talk about another aspect of your business. Today, it was definitely, you know, it was definitely just to tell the audience about what you are doing in the community. It's just a start. We will definitely maybe talk about the licenses and all
Yes.
those certification that you have to have, when you get into that business. And definitely, like I told you, 40 minutes is not enough. It's not enough to unveil, to tell us
Yeah.
everything about this business. But at least I think now we have a good understanding. I hope they have a good understanding. And again, they can message you. We can easily find you even on Facebook. And if again, like you mentioned, they can get in contact with me, and then I can definitely share the numbers and stuff with you guys. So again, I appreciate it. I appreciate your time tonight. May God bless the work of your hands. And next time when I see you, probably you have, many, many franchisee.
Yeah.
You have a franchise, because I believe maybe this is what you want to do, right? At the end of this is your
Amen.
vision. Open up a
Thank you,
franchise and
Desiree. Yeah.
hire more people, and then get it growing and growing all over America and maybe other countries too, right? Yeah, she is nodding her head, so I
Amen.
think this
Yep.
is correct.
The vision. Thank
That
you,
is the
Desiree.
vision. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening,
Yes.
lady. Thank you for your time.
Definitely.
Bye bye. Guys, you heard it from Kelly and Melly tonight. Again, I want you to get a hold of them once you can. We were not able to talk about this really, really vast subject about the senior home care. We talked about a few points here. So if you were not able to, watch the show tonight, please watch the replay. Contact them if you have more questions. Contact us via email, or you can easily find us also on Facebook. But before I let you go, I would like to tell you that on Saturday, I will be back with a new guest. And this time, guys, we are going to travel. So this summer, we will, or actually, Saturday and then going forward until the end of the summer, we are going to travel. So our next stop will be we are going to Ghana, guys. So I will have Chef Cosmos. He will tell us, how to cook the Ghanaian jollof rice. So please join us here on Saturday, April 17 at 1:30. Let me see if I can share this beautiful flyer, and then you'll be able to see what it will be all about this Saturday. So join me with join me with Chef Cosmos here. I will be with him. He will show us how to cook the Ghanaian jollof rice, and I am already salivating. So thank you so much for your time tonight, and you have a wonderful evening.